What if I told you that the single most important factor for reliable, confident performance in the bedroom has almost nothing to do with testosterone boosters or expensive pills? It all comes down to one thing: blood flow. I know that might sound too simple, but here's the truth. You can have all the desire in the world, but if your body's circulation isn't working properly, nothing else matters. I'm Dr. Jocelyn, and in my 5 years as a urologist, I've had countless conversations with men who were chasing complicated solutions when the answer was actually much more straightforward. An erection is a hydraulic event. Think of it like a high-pressure water system. For that system to work, blood needs to rush in with force and fill the tissues quickly and efficiently. But what happens when the pipes are clogged, when they're narrowed and stiff? The blood can't get where it needs to go with enough pressure, and the result is a weak erection, or no erection at all. Today, I'm going to show you 5 everyday foods that can help support healthy blood flow naturally, and the 3 foods you need to avoid if you're serious about protecting your vascular health. Before we get started, hit that like button, drop a comment telling me where you're watching from, and subscribe if you haven't already. I share real, practical advice for men's health, no gimmicks, just science. All right, let's dive in. Let me explain something fundamental. The blockage I'm talking about is caused by something called plaque, a buildup of fat, cholesterol, and other substances that accumulates inside your arteries over time. This plaque hardens and narrows your blood vessels, restricting flow not just to your penis, but to your entire body. Here's what most men don't realize. The arteries in your penis are some of the smallest in your entire body. They're much narrower than the arteries going to your heart or your brain. That means they're often the very first place to show signs of blockage. Think of it this way: a little bit of plaque might not block a 4-lane highway, but it can easily block a small country road. Your penile arteries are that country road. So if you're experiencing issues with erections, don't just think of it as a bedroom problem. Think of it as an early warning signal from your body, a check engine light telling you that your overall cardiovascular system might need attention. And the good news? You can do something about it. Let me walk you through 5 foods that can help keep your arteries healthy, open, and functioning the way they should. Food 1: spinach and dark leafy greens. First up, spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard basically, any dark leafy green. These are your nitric oxide powerhouses. Here's how it works. These greens are packed with something called dietary nitrates. When you eat them, your body converts those nitrates into a molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is like the on switch for your blood vessels. It tells the smooth muscles in your artery walls to relax and open up. When your arteries relax, they get wider and blood flow dramatically increases. Without enough nitric oxide, your blood vessels stay constricted and you simply can't get the blood flow you need for a firm erection. Eating a big salad with a base of spinach or arugula every day is one of the most powerful things you can do to support this natural process. Food 2: watermelon. Next up, watermelon. Watermelon is naturally rich in an amino acid called L-citrulline, and L-citrulline is a key player in a very important chain reaction in your body. When you eat watermelon, your kidneys convert citrulline into another amino acid called L-arginine. And L-arginine is the direct fuel your body uses to produce, you guessed it, more nitric oxide. So by eating watermelon, you're essentially giving your body the raw materials it needs to create the very molecule that opens up your blood vessels. It's a direct pathway to better circulation. And while the highest concentration of citrulline is actually in the rind, which most people don't eat, the juicy red flesh still has plenty to provide real benefits. Plus, watermelon is mostly water, so it helps with hydration, which is also essential for healthy blood flow. Food 3: dark chocolate. Third on the list, and this might surprise you, is dark chocolate. But I'm being very specific here. I'm talking about high-quality dark chocolate with a cacao content of 70% or higher. The higher, the better. That bitter taste is where the magic is. Dark chocolate is loaded with antioxidants called flavonoids. These powerful compounds have been studied extensively for their benefits to cardiovascular health. Their main job? To protect the delicate inner lining of your arteries, called the endothelium. This is where nitric oxide is produced. Inflammation and free radicals can damage this lining, making it less efficient at producing nitric oxide. The flavonoids in dark chocolate act like a shield, protecting that lining from damage and helping it function at its best. So, a small square of very dark chocolate can be a delicious way to support your vascular health. Just remember, milk chocolate is mostly sugar and fat and won't give you these benefits. Food 4, berries. Fourth on the list, berries. Think blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. These are your inflammation fighters. The vibrant colors in these fruits come from compounds called anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that specialize in combating inflammation throughout the body. Chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the root causes of arterial damage. It's what makes artery walls sticky and prone to plaque buildup in the first place. It's like rust forming on the inside of a pipe. The anthocyanins in berries help cool down this inflammation, keeping your artery walls smooth and healthy, which makes it much harder for plaque to take hold. Tossing a handful of mixed berries into a smoothie, your oatmeal, or just eating them as a snack is a simple and effective strategy. Food 5, fatty fish. And finally, number 5, fatty fish. Specifically, salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies. These fish are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are incredible for your cardiovascular system. For decades, we were told to avoid fat, but we now know that healthy fats like omega-3 seconds are essential. Omega-3 seconds help lower triglycerides, a type of fat in your blood that can contribute to the hardening of arteries. They also help reduce LDL, the bad cholesterol, which is a primary ingredient in the plaque that clogs your arteries. At the same time, they can even help raise HDL, the good cholesterol, which acts like a garbage truck, carrying bad cholesterol away from your arteries. Think of omega-3 seconds as the cleanup crew for your bloodstream, helping to manage the very materials that cause blockages. Now here's something important. You can eat a salmon salad for lunch and then wash it down with soda and a bag of chips for dinner and expect no results. Supporting your arteries is just as much about what you remove from your diet as it is about what you add. If those 5 foods are the heroes of this story, then there are 3 clear villains you must avoid. Villain 1, refined sugar and processed carbs. Things like soda, candy, white bread, and pastries. These foods spike your blood sugar and cause a massive inflammatory response in the body, directly damaging the lining of your arteries. Villain 2, trans fats and fried foods. These are found in many margarines, packaged baked goods, and deep-fried foods. They raise bad cholesterol, lower good cholesterol, and create the perfect conditions for plaque to build up. Villain 3, ultra-processed foods. If it comes in a box with a long list of ingredients you can't pronounce, it's likely filled with a combination of unhealthy fats, sugars, and chemicals that promote inflammation and work directly against your cardiovascular health. And of course, lifestyle toxins like excessive alcohol and smoking are devastating to your blood vessels. They cause inflammation and constriction, completely undoing any good you're doing with your diet. So the path to more reliable, confident performance starts in your arteries, and the health of your arteries starts on your plate. A good diet is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Think of your food as the ultimate tool for performance. Every single meal is a choice to either build up your system or break it down. Choose to build it. Guys, I want to leave you with this. Getting older doesn't mean you have to accept declining performance as just the way it is. Your body is remarkably resilient. When you give it the right support through smart nutrition, healthy habits, and consistent care, it can respond in powerful ways. Start with your diet. Start with these 5 foods. Small changes, done consistently, add up to big results. If this video helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more practical, no-nonsense advice on men's health.